Oh, ayo. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, evening. Ah, medyo late tayo ngayon. And I feel so, I don't know, feel haggard for a bit. Hello? 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 Okay naman yung audio ko. Ayos naman. Naksoy. Well, oh, yung chat box ko, teka lang, i-refresh ko muna. Hmm. The chat box, hello chat box, come on, work, work, work. Where is you? Ah, there you go. Can someone, ah, yun. Nandiyan sa baba. Hello, hello. Yes, hello. Yes, yes. You did ask me to give you a reading and stuff. Hi, Nabi. And my nose is kind of congested right now, but let's. I'm gonna continue on with the show, the stream. I mean, kind of stressed today, but that happens. All right, change now. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Lang. There we go. Is my audio okay? Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yeah. No. I was really late because power interruption and stuff. Yeah, we will be discussing about the Major Arcana tonight. There, I kind of fixed the BGM. Alright. Um, I won't stay for too long because we're gonna drag the whole reading. I'm having 22 cards today, and both of these cards, they're like have reversals. So yeah, because the Major Arcana is like the big thing. Yeah, because I do have that um sa BTT. Like I will do a free reading for everybody. No worries. Surprise. Lang, litan natin yung self ko. There we go. Oh, and let's not forget our drink. Oh, asan ka na? Ah, litan din natin. Okay. How is everybody as well? I'm doing fine. I'm doing dandy. How about you, Nabi? All right. I won't. I'll skip. I won't be like. I won't. Eh. Ayan. I adjusted stuff. There we go. So this is the biggest things in Arcana, and this is the Major Arcana. So the tarot decks are split into two books, and in the previous sessions we've talked about the major cards, the minor cards. So they're the suits, and every suit has a pip or the number, and they all have a meaning and they all have a story. But the Major Arcana is a very significant book. I say book because the Arcana is divided into two parts. So the Major Arcana is like the big deal, the big ordeal, because they specifically mean a chapter or period in your life. So let's dive in, shall we? Hi, hi. So, what's the Major Arcana? So, it is a 22 card set within the Tarot that is considered to be the core and foundation of the deck. All of the deck is filled with archetypal, archetypal significance, but this is most pronounced within the set. Okay, kasi they are the main deal. They are like they represent a whole in your life right now. So these cards follow storyline, and this is about the Fool. So I will get into that later. So these cards tell the story of humanity's spiritual evolution into enlightenment and individualization. Individuation. The word is so okay. So as we follow the journey of the Fool, we can start seeing common parallels between our own stages in life and those in the cards. Each card teaching a specific lesson and concept to meditate over. Because they form the basis of the tarot, some readings can sometimes be conducted with only the major arcana as well. So, anyway, I was distracted because my sister called me. So, there's also kind of spread that only uses the 22 cards. I haven't really dealt with it, but yeah, maybe I'll do some experimenting sometime. Okay. So, what is the Fool's Journey? So, simply said, the Fool's Journey is a metaphor for your journey through life and the phases and trials you'll face. This is how the Fool travels through all 22 major arcana cards. This is where he learns his life lessons. The Fool, a representation of people who are leaving home for the first time in his or her life. So, every people in every walk of life is considered to be a fool or the fool. Someone talk to me. Okay. I'm sorry. Alright. So, ayun. Every person, every people in every walk of life is a fool for having started a new venture in life. So, yeah, each of every one of us is a fool. Okay, so yung content natin for tonight is the major arcana, the reversals, and the lessons. Alright? Also, my message to the trouble, or for the trouble. Alright, start natin sa first card is the Fool. So, the Fool, it is numbered 0. Okay? So, it is considered to be a number of infinite potential. We are a blank slate. So, the Fool has yet to develop a clear personality. He is the symbol of innocence. His journey to come up will shape his character yet. So, di ba nga, you start with day 0. So, you're very much of a fetus. I don't know. A baby. Yeah, a baby. And you can be any number you like. So you start from scratch, you start from 0, okay? And you can reach a potential to be a negative number or an infinite number. That depends on which path you'll take. So to see the Fool in a reading means a beginning of a new journey. one where you will be filled with optimism and freedom from the usual constraints in life. Okay? And when you meet him or when it comes out, he inspires courage, for he understands that every day is a chance to open up new areas in your life. And with that comes a mixture of anticipation, wonder, and curiosity. Yeah. So there's also characterization, um, symbolism about that. So he has a dog. A dog is like very loyal and obedient, yet they don't know anything. Um, you can teach it new tricks as well, or any trick at all, because they're bound to follow anything or everything. So the fool doesn't know where to go, or doesn't know where he goes actually. So he just packed up his bags and left wherever he came from. Okay, so there's also the downside of the fool, which is in the reversal. When you have landed on a reversed fool in your reading, you can generally find these more negative characteristics being on display. It can mean that you are literally acting like a fool by disregarding the repercussions of your actions. So yeah, one is fool because you're naive. The second, the reversal, is you are really naive, and because of that naivety, you you in return have created a lot of brash or impulsive actions that led you to, mistakes. Yeah, so with naivety comes a tendency to be foolish and stupid because again, you don't know anything about this world. You're a fresh baby. You're a baby. Chotomate. Oh my god. Am I back? A lot. I'm really troubled right now. My internet connection isn't really going well with me right now. I just momentarily stopped. I'm very sorry. But, anyways, I'm here again. Okay, I'm gonna go back now. Hello? Alright, so the next one is we have the magician. Right. Magician. Some terms he's the magus. Some terms he's like the wizard. Okay. So the magician is the representation of pure willpower. With the power of the elements and the suits, he takes the potential innate in the fool and molds it into being with the power of desire. He is the connecting force between heaven and earth, for he understands the meaning behind the words as above, so below. Okay? That mind and world are only reflections of one another. When you get the magician in your reading, it might mean that it's time to tap into your full potential without hesitation. Harness some of the magician's power to make the world that you desire most. So, from the last reading last night, whenever the magician appears, it talks about creativity. Basically, because the magician is the symbol of the world is within your disposal. Okay, you can create anything and everything because you are talented. You have wisen up somehow. You have managed to collect stuff so that it can improve your way of living. Right. Nanay, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry for the bad connection. Oh, my power source and my internet is like woozy right now. you you two talk together. I don't know. All right. So, okay. Ano na ba? Susunod natin. The Magician. So, it gives you that feeling na remember that you're powerful, create your inner world, and the outer will follow. As long, parang ilalagay mo dito the healthy way yung mind over matter. So, as long as you will it will come true. Basically, because you create your own destiny. Yan. So, ano naman kung reversed? So, the magician reversed. When you obtain a reversed magician, it might mean it's time for you to implement some changes. While the right side up, the magician represents true power, the reverse suggests you may be experiencing self doubt or you can't see the way clearly. Because you're full of geniuses. You're a talented person, yet you're there at the point now. Oh my god, I don't know if I can ever do this, but you really can. Okay. There's also one meaning that perhaps your skills are still underdeveloped, so you have a feeling that you lack confidence that it's not gonna be worth it. You must continue to strengthen them and wait until your efforts are of improving bear fruit. At times, the magician reverse may also mean that you have low energy to accomplish your objectives in life. So, you're shy, basically. But I hope that does not often happens. Because to receive this card is you scapegoating from all the problems that you have or like the talents that you have, and there will be no chance for you to showcase your true potential. Okay, but to an extent, there are some aspects to this card that it may mean that you're manipulative. Okay, because again, the magician is a very creative and experimental person. So when you create, some things that you create can be of a selfish gain. So it can be used or devised in the wrong in wrong manner, I mean, in a wrong way. So to some aspects, when it shows, it may mean that you're being self-sufficing and you're using other people as a tool. So it can also be a yabai moment. So beware. Third. So the third card is the second two, and this is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is related with inner knowledge. Appearance in a reading can signify that it's time for you to listen to your intuition rather than your intellect and conscious mind. The High Priestess is your spirit, your highest self. You are connected with it. And when you have the highest self, when you have your highest self in synchronization with you or in sync with you, you don't feel like I mean you're 100%. You're like sigma male. A sigma male, sorry. Like you're like this omnipotent being that you're full. Okay? You're one with yourself. You don't have to doubt because you know for yourself that you're okay with everything and anything. So her appearance in a reading can signify that it is time for you to listen to your intuition rather than prioritizing your intellect and conscious mind. So every bit of you, the fullest version of you, is accepting that you should be a better person. Yeah, it is like it's also one of the positive cards because it signifies that your mind is one with your body. and you're heeding its call because you're a wise person. But to a reversal, beware. So it can mean that you're finding it difficult to listen to your intuition. Like it is time for you to meditate and try a new approach. For at this moment, the rational approach will not work. Okay, your reasoning, your sense of reasoning is not at hand. It's it's not with you. So, or there's also another way to look at it, that you are ignoring the heat of your highest self to the point that you're not listening to your intuition. So there's been bad things happening because you don't learn. You never really learn. So you must never be afraid to ask questions of yourself that may illuminate a new path forward for you, one that is more authentic to your inner self and your individual values. Listen to yourself sometimes. Mm, they talk. They give you points. Okay? Because sometimes your body remembers the pain that you have been through. And it can also stop you from doing anything rash or stupid. Okay, let's go on to the fourth card, which is the Empress. It has a third. It's number three because it's like this is the third chapter. So it is associated with fertility, expression, creativity, and nurturing, among many others. Gamen, gamen. Medyo busy sa bahay. Ayan na naman. Tao na naman sa bahay. Hello! Oh, Mochi! Mochi? Welcome to the stream. Oh, teka lang. Ah, okay. A lot of things are happening. I'm sorry for it. Okay. Problematic. Yes, Mochi, hello. Yay. We're kind of late right now, so I'll try to be on schedule. So, the Empress is basically the mom. Is she that character in the story where they resemble fertility, nourishment, and compassion? So, yeah, they're closely related to the societal norms from before because mothers nourish, they cook food, they grow stuff. So there's that ancient symbolism to that. So there is a strong indication of pregnancy and motherhood. So it's really associated with women. So, but in an aspect, it means good fortune surrounds this card because it is the birth of a new idea since basically females give birth. Okay, so this is very archival kind of thing because again this is ancient. It's so just to be just to be clear, this is from tradition. Okay, so even if we're trying to change things now, this is what the lessons we have from the past that's happening to us. Okay, so if she appears, then it's good news. It's either you're being a very caring person or that you're trying to nurture a lot of people in giving them the right attention. And as well as you're a provider. That's what. Okay. So what happens if she's in the reversal? So she indicates that you have lost too much of your own willpower and strength because you have started placing too much effort and concern to other people's affairs. So, while the Empress's nature is showering her loved ones with attention and care, this can sometimes go overboard. So, one keyword for the Empress reversed is smothering. Okay? Although she has been a good mother, a good parent to her children or to the family that she is in, some negative aspects to when she up to a child's upbringing is shared to the people that she tries to um nurture, to nourish, to the point that the bad sides in the reversal, it's much more emphasized. So all the bad sides of a mother or a parent is reflected towards the empress. So anything bad is projected here. Okay, it's reflected here. So you can just imagine a very frantic, a very paranoid kind of parent that needs to do this, needs to do that, and it can also turn out as holding people by the neck. So that's also a bad sign for it. Basically, the word that can sum it up is toxicity. Yeah, instead of love, they have garnered toxicity or raised them with toxicity. Okay. So the lesson here: always try as much as you can to ensure that solve matters on your own. That you solve matters on your own. That you're not dependent, or you're not trying to depend yourself on others. I mean, it's the same thing, but more like you're not trying to let others depend on you that much. Okay. So the emperor. Ah, chotomate. Oh my god. My internet is just dying on me. And people my flash is dying on me as well. Ah. Oh well, but stream must go on. Stream must go on. Right. Okay, I'll just go. I'll just breeze through this. Like it's like my. The next is the Emperor. Thanks, Nanai. So, Emperor is the indicator of control, and again, the Emperor is a king. By that, so he reigns over what the Queen has um uh created, what she has created. Yeah, I believe it's the configuration thingy of all the telco sites since Odette happened and most of their lines are down. So sometimes it's really shaky. Oh, so yeah. But we must push forward because it's the only way. So The emperor, huh? So he's the symbol of masculine principle, the paternal figure in life, gives structure, creates rules and systems, and imparts knowledge. So he's the strict dad. Okay. To see him in a reading presents a chance to grow in terms of the goals that you have set for yourself. It presents a successful future as long as you have to pursue your goals, and similar to the fashion that the emperor does. Methodol methodology method. Yes, my English is bad. Through methods and strategies. My English is so bad. But anyway. Oh really? Ah no! Welcome to the street. There's a gun in JoJo? Really? Huh? Yes, I am aware that JoJo Part 3 are is derived from most of the tarot cards, because I know Polnareff is like Silver Chariot, JoJo is like Star Platinum, the Star. Who else? The Lovers. I forgot most of it though. Oh, M Hierophant. Hierophant. Yeah. See. Yeah, most of it as well. But there are also gods. Egyptian gods. See, my weave side just went out. Oh, hermit ba? Yeah, yeah, okay. I remember the hermit now. Okay. I forgot what Abdul was. I know it's like it's an Egyptian god. Oh, magician's red. Okay. It's a mix kasi, as I recall correctly. It's a mix. Some stands were like in Egyptian gods and goddesses, and then there's strength. There's strength. Yeah, and then there's bast. Yeah. Okay, we shall continue forward. So again, the emperor is a dad figure. He reigns over what the queen has nourished and cultivated. So he delegates stuff for us, and he allocates one thing over the other. Okay. What about the reverse? He is the bad king. He's the bad king. Duh. So he is a tyrant. That's just it. He's a tyrant. So he abuses authoritative power. His desire to inspire higher principles in his kingdom have turned to ruthlessness, tyranny, and rigidity. He seeks to dominate, forgetting his call from the crown to do what is best for his people, fearing only for his loss of control and thus creating suffering. So yeah, it's more of the I don't want to think the greater good of the people. I want to think about me. So it plays here. So to have this, you're being manipulative and authoritative of other people, that it shows that side of a bad leader. Yeah, that's it. Okay, the next card to is the Hierophant. Chajan. This is Noriaki. Yeah, this is Noriaki, right? Oh gosh, I forgot his last name. Hierophant Green? Emerald? Ugh. All I know is that I know him. Rero Rero. Rero 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 Rero. Kakyuin! Yeah, Noriaki. Because that's his first name, right? Noriaki Kakyuin. Lero 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 Lero. Alright. So, Hierophant. Cha-cha-chan. He is like this figure in the story. He is like Hierophant, he's a pope. He's the bishop of some sort. He's a holy figure. He's a big figure that represents religion and belief system. Okay. No, shush. I know my references. All right. Okay. So to see the Hierophant in a reading is to embrace the conventional. For it suggests that you have a certain desire to actually follow a process which has been well and established. So if you are a Hierophant, it's basically you follow the rules. You're no breaker. What way that is tested and proven, you'll take that up because it's like, first of all, many people have gone through that path. So I'ma go there since it's like kung may RNG, it's like 100% gotcha, 100% luck, gotcha luck andun na. So more like if you're aiming for an SR or an R, it will probably come out naman regardless. Kasi a lot of people had rolled for it and then boom, meron ka niyan. Basic unit kasi siya. Oh my god. My gotcha hell is like exposed right now. Okay, so this card suggests that it's better for you to follow social structures which are established and have their own traditions. So, like tarot cards, basically. Tarots have traditions na. And as the in the passage of time, a lot of people have devised new ways of teaching it. And some are conventional, some are not. But the actual essence of tarot and arcana is still there. And that the universe is entwined regardless of what it will show you, and that change is constant. And yeah, life has a lot of doings that move even if you notice them or not. But Hierophant, yeah, you go to school, you learn, you graduate. That's basically it, if you put it in the simplest context. So monkey do, monkey see, monkey monkey achieve, monkey success. Yeah, right. Well, so what happens if it's a reversed one, huh? So, if it's in reverse, it may mean that you're feeling particularly restricted to the rules. So, there's too many structures that you are constrained in, and as a result, you have lost quite a lot of control and flexibility in your life. So, now, if this arrives in your reading, or this appears in your reading, you're being unconventional. So, you're being resourceful and you're going off the grid just to survive. Madiskarte to eh. So, you are basically bending the rules towards your favor so that you can succeed. Okay? It is mostly about questioning certain traditions and making sure that whatever that you do is the right thing for you at a certain moment. So, sabi ko kanina, there's another part in tarot reading that has evolved through the years. So, the traditions that we tried to keep from before changes from time to time because of interpretations, a lot of renditions, and artistic freedom, creative freedom, I believe. So that is why we can consider somehow that the changing and evolving ways how to interpret the cards is much more of a representation of the Hierophant reversed. Because there's always the conventional and traditional reading for it, and there's this unconventional thing that puts you out on a different perspective for you to understand a lot of stuff. Well, that's just my take. So, alright, the next. This is like the most romanticized card in the deck, I tell you, I shit you not, a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, the lovers! Am I gonna fall in love again?" No, basically, but it is strongly suggestive of having um a romantic um engagement. So I think I've read a few people, and even so myself, that this card was like the main deal, the grand entrance. Oh, the lover's card, and is in a upright position. Oh gosh, all the glee, all the killing just happened. Because the okay, let me garner my words. The lover's card, although it strongly suggests relationships, like what I've said, and bonds and agreements and partnerships, and two are joined together in marriage, intimacy. It can also mean that your internal is as good as your external. So you are in union with yourself, both in and out. Holistic. Mayra E. Lover card in a top position. I'm gonna send them to the ano, to the um to the dark realm. Yeah. So the trust and unity that the lovers have gives each other of them confidence and strength, empowering the other. So there is a balance. There is a compensation between one to another. Yeah. Get lovers card tutorial. I don't know. Charot. So again, it can mean your relationships with another person, romantically or not, but it can also mean that you are okay with yourself, in and out. Yeah, self appreciation, everybody. So, reversal, huh? This can point to both inner and outer conflicts that you're dealing with. So, the keyword is disharmony. Um, it makes your life difficult and could be putting pressure on your relationships. Okay, so this urges you to think about what's wrong inside and or what's wrong outside, either of the two, so that you can make ends meet. So this is also a time to think about your personal values and belief systems to make sure that they are aligned with what you want. Okay? JDR, welcome to the stream. Yes, Mochi. They are also adapting or adapting to modern times. Mm-hmm. There are also instances that they stick to the core, but there's always another angle to it. So that's why they're looking at it at a different angle so that they can attack some situations at hand. So they can go avant-garde. So if you put it that way. Mega delayed. Lovers card na tayo. Okay, so I'll go back to the lovers reverse. So when it appears, the unity normally present within has become lopsided or it has been interfered with. So if this appears in your reading, you need to check. This is a fact check kind of warning. Okay. Because you need to identify what went wrong, why did it go wrong, and who made it go wrong. Okay. The next card. Chariot. Fall the rep. Let's go. I think he's gonna be. If I were Jolene, I think he's gonna be my favorite uncle. I don't know. I kind of just want to say that. All right, Chariot. Okay, the Chariot card is about overcoming challenges and gaining victory through maintaining control of your surroundings. So, this card shows you that you should pursue the plan with a structured and ordered approach. This also means that you are in control of what's happening right now. Like, remember that Hemingway poem? Like, uh, I am the captain of my soul. Oh, something like that. Shoot, I remember that. I recited that one long ago. Like, let me Google. I really like that. I really like that poem. In Invictus, yeah, Invictus. It was Invictus. Ah, aha. Ayan. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So yeah, this is like the Invictus part for me. Oh. Not all mochi. Some cards can mean good cards, even if they're in the negative. Okay, so I'll let you know about them. So yes, some people also have a lot of misunderstandings with the cards because they look daunting. Yes, and they're really intimidating from afar, especially the names. The captain of my soul, still is my body and fire is my blood. Is that an Avatar and the last Airbender reference? I have no idea. Is that a train or something? All right, I'm gonna go back to the slides. Okay, so okay, the key message that he brings to you is determination through a process that will be full of winding turns and detours. Your boldness will ensure that you achieve all that you should in this goal. So, if you have a venture, you must be. It encourages you to stay, to maintain balance, to maintain that grip on the reins of the forces of the universe. That wherever you may go, you are still you still have composure, you're still in control of what you want and what you have, okay, and you're ready to face your obstacles. Okay, so what if it's in the reversal then? Oh, it's see, I don't do FGO. No, I don't really do FGO. I am the bone of my sword. Is that it? People die when they're dead. It was a classic. Okay, let's go over the chariot first. So if this appears, there's a lot of forces that's making your travel really difficult. Kasi you're lacking in focus, motivation, and or direction. Or that you are being warped by your obsession with your goals. Yan, sabi ko. Too much introspection of it. Too much of it. So, in the former case, let the chariot be a reminder that you can emerge victorious as long as you can gather the courage to do so. In the latter, your impulses may be another factor that you must rein in. To see the chariot in reverse may suggest that you need to come to terms with the fact that you cannot always be in control. That's the thing. You are at the mercy of the opposing forces and the obstacles that cannot seem to muster the strength to take over. You can't always get what you want. That's basically it. Yeah, expectations and disappointments happen. And when your expectations fail, of course, disappointments will occur. And that will probably be a major factor. That's why you can't be in control and you will be unhappy for it. So that's one thing. Too much of introspection and obsession towards what you want in life will give you an impression that you're you're being obsessive with it, and that you're making everything, even the smallest things, a big deal out of it, when it can just, you can turn a blind eye on it, and then you're it's like you're what's the word, it's in the tip of my tongue, you're striving for perfection. There we go. Yeah, you can't always be perfect. That's all. Nothing's perfect as long as it's okay. But yeah, that's the main idea of the chariot reversed when it comes to your spread. Right. The next card, the strength card. I believe the strength card is one of my favorite cards because it talks about your inner self is at peace with what's bothering you, or the bad sides you are in terms with it, or anything that haunts you. You are like in zen, okay, because you've actually tamed the wild side. It's a kind of a very it's a very poetic view of it, okay. So it's like taming the lion, okay, taming the lion. That's why strength. When you get the strength card in an upright manner, it shows that you have inner strength and fortitude during moments of danger and distress. It shows that you have the ability to remain calm and strong even when your life is going through immense struggle. It also shows that you're a compassionate person and you always have the time for other people, even if it's at your own expense. Wagi ka dito, as in, winner na winner ka dito. Your resilience will greatly aid you, and your fearlessness means that you should have no issue speaking your mind. Kasi manalo matalo, guys, you're full. You're already full. You're already complete. You'll be unbothered for the next few days, years, or whatever, because you know you're at peace with yourself. That's basically it. And there's that strength in that. There's a sense of power in that, and that's strength. That's what's being projected in this card, or represented rather. Okay, next. So what happens if it's in the reversal? So it can mean that you are not or about to experience an intense anger or fear in your life. Okay? A lack of conviction and confidence in your own abilities. Strength for 2022 cutie. Yes, yes. Strength 2022, please. So this can mean that kind of joy, happiness, and fulfillment that came with doing what you love. Um, you didn't really get it. Okay? Kasi you fucked up, or maybe some things didn't go your way. So it gave you that sense of fear, disappointment even, or like discouragement. Okay? So what's in the back of your head is eating you, and you can't make amends, crumbling your spirit apart. Okay? So this card means that one is experiencing depression because to an extent cannot tame the lion inside them. Feelings are left unchecked. So, kaya nga, you can't tame the lion within your soul, within yourself. Kaya, ayon. Check the label, seized. Right. Next natin is the hermit. Okay. Where is my friend Noid? Let's weeb out now. Alright. So, we're in the ninth. Medyo mahaba-haba pa, but it's just gonna breeze it through. So, the hermit, he's the wise person that you will meet, Tito. Because he talks from the soul, and he is really relative to the soul because the hermit means soul searching, self reflection, and introspection. Okay? You're guiding your spirituality inwards so that you can assess whether you have become good, or you have turned out bad. You have turned out bad, yeah, correct. So he's a seeker of knowledge that comes from within. Hence, I was saying about introspection and soul searching. So he may be lonely, but with this isolation, with this um lonesomeness, he disconnects with anything that's noisy so that he can be at peace with himself. so that he can take a closer look towards his actions, his feelings. So he's wising up. That's all. So the hermit may also refer to your effort in taking action that is authentic and aligned with your true self. Again, I strongly emphasize on the term soul searching and guiding yourself inward, finding your spirituality. Okay? So it's looking for your true self. Kumaga, ano, it's not you, it's me. Ganon. But what about a reversed hermit? A reversed hermit. Haha. This is a possibility that your seclusion may become harmful to both yourself and others. So, yeah, you've become like a shut in, an actual introvert. First, antisocial. Okay? You have disconnected yourself from the world and you are led to madness by the abyss for, going through too much introspection of yourself. You are alone, trapped, and you feel everything is unreal. So that's a caution card. You might lose yourself by looking into yourself. O, diba? Be- Place Lose Yourself by Eminem in the background. Don't forget to connect, okay? May hotspot tsaka wifi. Free wifi, okay? Kahit barado yan minsan, kahit wala yung memory. Mag-connect-connect ka pa rin, ha? For the good, ha? Huwag masirain ng bait, ha? Magkaumausap ka din, ha? Seek out, ha? Reach out for people, ha? Because you don't always need yourself, ha? You always... Kasi humans are naturally political animals. By that, we are naturally social. I know some people can live alone. Okay, I have no problem against it. But to some people, please reach out kung may problema kayo. That's just what I'm saying. Huwag niyong sarilihin. Lahat-lahat. There are people who care for you. So, that burden, we can always listen to you. Okay. So, the 11th card is the Wheel of Fortune. Huh. I know there's a game show for this, okay? Spin the wheel. Charot. Pero Wheel of Fortune, yes. Wheel of Concrete Jungle. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune, huh? It is okay. I'm gonna just put it down bluntly. This is good luck when it appears to you. So like the game show, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It is for the fortunate. Okay. Like when you have good moments in your life, make sure that you enjoy the fullest. For what comes up must always go down. The same is true in reverse. When you are in a bad situation, things will eventually become better again. Okay? So, it's a wheel. There's no good or bad side. Basically, it can do reversals. Anything happens. If you're in a good position right now, you will experience the bad. And if you're in a bad position right now, you'll experience the good. Okay? The same forces that govern the changing of the seasons, of the rising and the setting of the sun, is also the master of luck and fate of individuals. Okay? Yes, Mochi, man was not made to be alone. Yeah, no man is an island. Yun lang yan. Okay. So, another keyword for the Wheel of Fortune is cycles. Okay? Cyclic. So, reversed Wheel of Fortune. When the Wheel of reversed, it means that luck has not been on your side and misfortunes have been following you. It's associated with this card that you must understand that these are due to external influences that you cannot control. Again, I will emphasize what I've said earlier. You can't always get what you want. Okay? Our luck and our fate is always in motion. Change is constant. And sometimes we're not, we are on the bottom, and sometimes we're on the top. So, rest assured, ano yung kanta sa luha? Kung ako sa ibaba, sana bukas sa ibabaw naman. Wow! Charot! Kakanta na ba ako? Ojiva! Alright, next card. Wow, my favorite card. Because I'm a Libra, this is the Justice card. Dun dun dun! So the 12th card in our deck, I have the Justice card. So, the Justice Star card appearing in a reading signals that a judgment will be made fairly and accordingly. The decisions that you have made in the past will be carefully weighed with fairness. Yeah, justice is on your side. So, appearance of the Justice card represents a chance for you to change your actions for a better future. When a tarot card reading shows the figure of justice, it is time to account for your actions. Justice has been served or will be served. That's the tagline. Okay? If you have been wronged, then this card's appearance may bring you relief. On the other hand, if your actions caused pain to others, this card serves as a warning. Justice will prevail. That's basically it. So, reversal niya is, it is indicative that, okay, a lot of things. Hindi lang pala marami. I forgot about it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna read this na lang. So, it's indicative of many things, various things. So, one, it is to show that you're living in denial. You're not willing to accept the consequences of your actions or others. Kasi nga, you were bad, and then you were like made to suffer. So you're now like being salty about it. Okay. On the other hand, you are running away from your guilt. You must, however, be aware that these are actions that are in the past. Your future depends on your actions today and what you will do to tip the scales in balance again. How can you make up for the wrongs? Okay? Taking actions gives you a chance to change and stop judging yourself. In legal matters, this could represent an unfair outcome of a case that you will not accept. Yeah, it's very, 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 very relatable into my situation, basically. Yes, Nabi, we have 22. We have 22. The ones that you had before. That's just the deck. Nah, don't worry. I'll just breeze it through. I'm just passionate about the tarot cards. I'll give you the reading later on. Okay. Oh, also, one tip: if the justice reversed um shows, it's supposed that justice should be served, but you've turned a blind eye towards it. So it can mean a lot of things as well, but mostly, yeah, denial, and that unfairness. And sooner or later, justice will prevail. Okay, ito yung card na very bamboozling. Kasi it's the Hanged Man. Okay? And people were like, wait. Sabi nila. Like, why is the Hanged Man here? Like, did you hang himself? Parang ganun. Like, is this suicide? No, it's not suicide, first of all. There's a story for the Hanged Man, so I'll tell you about it. In Tarot, the Hanged Man means um a person who hang himself from the foot or by the foot so that he can look at another higher perspective. Okay? I don't know why pabaliktad, but then again, I kind of get it. That's why he's the hanged man. But it basically means looking at another angle to see things. Okay? A different perspective. So, yung story kasi ng Hangman, there's a lot of problems. The Fool has created or generated a lot of problems through his journey. And it overwhelmed him so much that, teka lang, teka muna, wait, I'ma step back. But then stepping back kind of like didn't do anything. So he hanged himself by the foot so that he can have another view, a higher perspective to look at what's below him. That's like the figurative way of saying that what happened before and now, and how can he make a compromised solution, or how can he make a resolve. So it basically attacks or targets that person's willingness of um, stopping, momentarily stopping, assessing himself, assessing the situation, and sacrificing. Okay? Yes, it is. There's a story for everyone in it. Okay? So, the hanged man kasi, he hung himself um by the foot. He hung himself by the foot so that he can see the situation from another light, and that, you know, things that overwhelm him, he can't step on it. And this is out of his own volition. Nobody told him to hang himself by the foot. I have to put that in. And nobody even told him that you hang yourself by the foot. Okay? Mm-hmm. So this also means sacrifice. This is the sacrifice card. So, okay. His upside down state can symbolize that the feeling of those that walk a spiritual path, for they see the world differently. Where there are others that do not understand the need to sacrifice, they see it in another light. Okay? So the Hanged Man card reflects a particular need to suspend certain actions so that, like I said kanina, they can assess what's happening. Okay? And they can make amends of what's gonna happen for the next few days, the next, the next moments in their life. So, sacrifice, martyrdom, but what is the reverse? Okay, the reversal meaning represents a very specific period of time during which you feel as if you are sacrificing a significant amount of time while getting nothing in return. This is your doubt seeking in. You've created, you've sacrificed a lot of stuff. You gave up some things so that it will benefit some things, like, give and take relationship. But doubt and guilt creeps in the back of your head, and you're overwhelmed again. Like, you keep on questioning yourself. Is it worth it? Am I worth it? Like, did I do the right thing? Those kinds of things. Attacking your head right now, attacking your mind. So, it's as if you're putting your entire effort and attention into something, but nothing turns out as it should. Kaya nga, you're questioning yourself. Is it worth it? Did I do the right thing? And there's a hint of hesitation dito. Kasi instead of martyrdom, like, you gave up that freely, you hesitated. Or, like, you doubted it. Like, oh shit, maybe I fucked up. Parang ganon. So when this appears, you weren't 100% into it when you made the decision. So, then, si doubt, si guilt, si hesitation. Si DGH. Siya. Si DGH yung pumasok sa utak mo. Now, here is the most daunting card of all. Si Death. Huh. Yeah, I had a reading where Death and Tower card was like in one spread, and people like, oh shit, you're fucked. I'm like, no, no, not really, but maybe, but then again. So, first of all, please do not misunderstand the Death card from being like a signifier or a signal for a plague, or like destruction of everything, apocalypse even. So I know it's very the most misunderstood card, okay, but do remember that this card, it does entertain the idea of an end. Okay, so it is an end, but it promises a new beginning. So an end of a chapter, like somebody passed, but there's that thing, a new thing, a transformation that's happening in the next. Okay, so the past needs to be placed behind you so that you can focus your energy on what's ahead of you. Okay, so you close a chapter because something died, like a cycle died. Now the next part, what's next? Diba? When something is gone, there's always something new that happens kasi the routine you've had before is now broken. So you need to find other ways, or you need to find another routine, and that's a new thing basically. So the death card signals that one major phase in your life is ending and a new one is going to start. See, it's not that bad. Yeah, sure, we can be sad about it, that something ended, something passed away, or some you have considerably endured loss. But yeah, it's like a wholesome card for me. Like even though it was like angsty, it still opens up that situation. Like there will always be good things that will happen next, and it's up for you to decide on which you will believe in. Okay, so the death reversed, huh? You're not yet ready to move on. You're hesitating to move on. Like you don't want to start. It's either you don't want to start or you can't start, or something from the past does not permit you to start over again. Okay? So you could be worried about letting go of the past, or you could not be sure of the changes that you need to make to go forward. Kasi nga, there's always that hint of hesitation. Because you're scared to go out of your way so that you will learn new things. But change is scary for you. Hmm. So you're doubting yourself. Okay? You may find you have been halting the changes that you need to experience because of what? The fears of unknown. Into the unknown. Charot. Elsa. Ayan, natakot ka sa unknown. If this was Pokemon, why would you be scared? Of a line, a squiggly line with an eye. No, this is me being bad at describing Pokemon. Anyway, while you can still be afraid, you should trust that you are taking the right steps and move forward. Yeah, the only way is up. Or the only way is the forward way. Pero right now, sa Death Reverse, parang hindi ka pa makamove because ayaw mo pang mag-start. Sige, next ng Death, we have Temperance. So, this is the 15th card. And actually, after death or having to lose something, you're now in like you're chill. Yeah, I'm okay now. Kumbaga. Like in moments where there is anxiety or fear or great stress, you have been able to remain calm throughout. When this card appears, Temperance appears, there is a suggestion that extremity is in any situation is to be avoided. Okay? Wag kang OA. You have composure. Be composed. Okay? Chill lang, chill lang. Chill lang tayo. Okay? So, the temperance card in relation to other people shows that you are able to adapt and work in harmony with your community, your coworkers, and with your loved ones. Same as with your feelings. Okay? Kasi okay ka eh. I'm chill with that. I'm cool with that. I am zen. I am within the zone. Oh my god. Okay? And uh ano nga to? In that energy you project and you manifest in yourself also affects other people. So that parang ikaw yung catalyst that they are chill now. That's why the effect of it is that they're at ease. Mhm. It suggests moderation and balance coupled with a lot of patience. It's actually the middle ground card. So when it happens or when it shows up in your card, it means that you're balancing everything, both internal and external. But what about the mirror? What about the reversed one? Well, a reversed is a reflection of something that is out of balance and may be causing stress and anxiety. Diba? You were kanina sa upright, you were able to have to compose yourself. But here, extremity is like, yeah, you're just being overly exaggerated, overacting, overreacting, and like small inconveniences really fuck you up. Okay, so lack of a long-term plan or vision may also be the temperance reversal meaning. Like you're easily swayed by a lot of forces. So beware. So the devil. A lot of people demonize stuff with the devil card. God, I'm kind of disappointed in it somehow because if yung general impression in the devil card appears like, oh, Satan's there, like, oh, you're summoning the devil and stuff. Like, no, not really. That's not the point. Okay, the devil card is a emphasis on emptiness and addiction. Addiction, obsession. Ayun. That's the thing. That's the keyword. Because all the power that the devil is working against you or on you or upon you is all of the worldly matter. Okay? And kinukulong ka niya or like it shackles you to that realm, material realm, earthly realm, worldly realm, to the point that they're just they're not even real ones. But dahil you're obsessed with it, you're addicted to it, you feel like you're being tied. Okay, either is tied. Ni tied ha, tied na sabon, no. Tied na tongue-tied kind of tied. Like, ayun. Shit, what's castigo nga? Oh, fudge. Basta, you're tinali ka, yan na lang. Sko, tinali. Yeah, Italy. Italy ka niya. My jokes are so bad. Yes, it's the devil. It's a devil. It's the demon. Okay? Other terms dito is like being materialistic, being worldly, and shallow. Okay? Kasi there's no investments na deep. Kasi it's all about the things lang eh. It's all about surface level. So, I actually got this card from a friend when I had my reading from another oracle. Because, like, personal readings didn't do me good. There's always a bias to personal readings. But when other people read your cards, it can greatly help look at yourself in another perspective. So basically, I was really caught up with something that fascinated me that much. And the investments that I gave was not compensated kasi I lost more. I gambled more, kumbaga. Char. I gambled more. Tapos hindi lang wala kang jackpot. Wow! So yeah, that's also a term for it. Another perspective how you look at it. Okay? So, that being said, the upright version is addiction and entrapment and obsession. The reversed one is rejuvenation, freedom. Basically, tapos ka na eh. You've already found the way out. You're not under the control of what's oppressing you. Okay? That's it. You're free from what's oppressed you. The next card. Da da da! The Tower card. Haha. Actually, when this Ang pangarap kong jackpot. Ang pangarap kong hold up. Joke lang. I'm sorry. Movie yun ni Gerald na Pulis. Gusto ko manood. Okay, everybody, listen up. If the tower card appears, you're fucked. You're fucked. The tower represents change in the most radical and momentous sense. This is trouble. When the tower card appears, it's trouble. Yeah, T and T, tower, trouble. Yeah, that's basically why. Really? Hindi positive yung death? Oh my god. And anyways, medyo ano nga no, medyo, anyways. Is my chat doing good? Hala. Naka-live chat ako ah. Okay, medyo huli yung messages ninyo. But anyways, I'm gonna continue so that we can just finish this off. We're on the 17th card, which is the tower. If you're wondering why 17, we started from 0 kasi. Okay? So the 16th is the 17th card. Okay. So, again, that I said, tower card, this is a trouble card. Tower, trouble, tower, trouble. That's it. TT din naman sila. TT. So, tignan niyo yung TT na yan. Trash talk. O, diba? Trouble din yun. TT. TT. Ta-trash talkin ka. Pero pwede ding ano, trouble. TT trouble. This is not made for kids. Kakancel ako. Okay. So, ayan nga. It's trouble. This is radical change then. Uh-huh. Yeah, my internet is so bad. But here we are. So, change itself is a normal part of life. And basically, it happens in challenges and troubles, okay? Like everything that you've built up is not what is not what it is supposed to be. So, hinay-hinay lang. This reference of the Tower card is actually from the Tower of Babylon, if everybody recalls the story. So the humans were like gifted so much that they were privileged enough to create a tower. Okay? But they went and opposed God, okay? And hope that they will contest his power. But then God, an omnipotent being, struck down the tower and all the geniuses were like dispersed out in the world. So that's basically it. That's why the forces that trouble you, the troubles that happened, may be because of your own arrogance or your own um, doings, regardless if they're for the good or not. But yeah, it just generally means trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Taylor Swift, o diba? TT. The Tower, Trouble, Taylor, Tay Tay, Tay Tay, TT, Trash Talk. O diba? TT, something hard. Ay, charot. Okay, moving on. uh, oh my god. I was never been say so. Tower reversed. Okay? When you get the card reversed, you can feel some crisis looming along the horizon, and you're struggling as much as you can try to uh avoid its manifestation. You have not realized that these breakdowns can be beneficial in breaking down your reliance on something that is false. The tower is built on faulty foundations and it must fall. Though the destruction will be painful, the humbleness resulting from it can bring us peace. What you relied on will no longer be there for you. Do not take this as a drastic and depressing change. It is time for you to become more self reliant. So, the tower reversed. can mean two ways. It's you being a scapegoat, or there is a real problem that you have really avoided. Okay. The second one is dependent on the surrounding cards. If you were appearing on a reading, you're gonna spread. But if nag one card ka, it it generally means na there is a problem, but you're not facing it. So it calls for you to realize and embrace that problem so that you can learn when it arrives, or you can learn to whatever it may impose on you. Okay, it's not as harsh as it sounds, but either way, troubles, double-sided din yung troubles eh. It can be both. It can be for the betterment of a person, or it can be for the worse. So good or bad, you decide on the situation. You must always look at it wisely. Take caution. The next card, malapit na tayo matapos. The star. Oh my god, it's the star. I like that card actually because this resembles faith. Okay? And faithfulness and hope. So the star brings hope, renewed power, and strength to carry on with life. Oh, sige. So after the tower was struck, tapos in shambles na siya, you see the star looming around the corner. It's basically revitalizing your depressed soul, like because everything turned against you basically. But hope is there. There's always a star in the sky that will look at you, and yeah, I must push through. Okay. So what is the reverse of the star? When the star card is reversed, it means that you're feeling as though everything has turned against you. Faithlessness. That's it. That's the keyword. The challenges that you would normally see as exciting seem instead to make you feel as though you cannot overcome them. They're very daunting, overwhelming, and that you're very helpless, hopeless as well. Okay? Without them, you cannot find the motivation to progress forward in the challenges that we face. So this is a call na you should trust yourself. You should trust more. You should pray more. You should believe in it more. Sabi nga ng journey, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling, yeah. Street light people. Whoa, whoa. Kinanta yung whole song. I'm sorry. I like Journey that much. And I mean that song. Kaya let me put on my charger. So guys, huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa. May bukas pa. Di ba? Di ba? Again, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Yeah, yeah. Street light people. Whoa. Alright, next card. The moon, the moon, the moon. Is the moon. One of the cards that I like the most, I believe. Like, no, it's not really one of my favorite cards. It's like one of those cards that really I fancy. I fancy this card. Okay. And other than me fancying this card, um it's just pretty. It's pretty. Some illustrations really give up a very beautiful rendition of the moon card. Ang sarap talaga mag-karaoke. Kahit anong delay ng messages ninyo. Yes, siguro, maybe. Maghahanap tayo. Marapit na Christmas. So, magka-karaoke stream. As if. Okay, so the moon card can symbolize your imagination is taking the best of you. Kasi the moon represents a place of darkness. Yeah, and you're basically running on your instincts. So, sabi nga, the night brings a lot of illusions. So it can also reflect in the card. Okay, you must search for the hidden forces that must be unraveled. The moon's light can bring you clarity and understanding, and you should allow your intuition to guide you through this darkness. Okay, but what about the reversed one? So, the reversed moon, like forces of the night that are bringing you confusion, are starting to dissipate. Kasi you've understood the things through those dark times, and there's that sense in your heart na I've discovered them and I've encountered them. I encountered them, I discovered them, and I realized that kaya ko pa rin siya. And it's that liberating feeling na, okay, I've come into terms now with them. So, that's slowly fading away. That dark phase is like, hindi na siya pitch black. It's turning gray now. So, it means mag-uumaga na. Which brings us to our next card. The sun. See guys, the sun. It's the sun card. Kasi umaga na, you see the light. Diba? And at last I see the light. Wow. Tango, let's go. The sun card is a happy card. It's like the most um positive card. Kasi again, this is energy in its rawest form. You have brightness, you have clarity, you have happiness, you have positivity. It is what it is. Energy. So it represents success, abundance, and radiance. Like the sun itself, it gives strength and vitality to all those that are lucky enough to feel its rays. Diba? There's that sense of, like when you do a sun bath early in the morning, like you feel rejuvenated all of a sudden, and like your body, your dead body, is like parang nadiligan or something. Like the sun is just like there. So basically, you're like that very poetic, um figurative scenery where ano nga yan, the leaves rejoice in the sun's rays, for they are being basked in the sun. Yeah. Wow, very poetic ngayon. Yeah, pero yan, the sun is happiness. That you have a significant sense of confidence right now kasi happy ka. Mag Jollibee na lang kayo kasi bida ang saya. Wow, na sponsor. So, what does the reversed sun mean? Blech. In its reversal nga lang, um, happiness can't find its way towards you. Like, there's a lot of blockages pa that just builds a wall around you that you can't see the light. So there's like a negativity surrounding around it. Kind of. Disney kid, wow. So, ayun, experience certain setbacks kasi nga, hindi ka pa happy, di mo pa nakikita yung liwanag sa dilim, sigaw mo sa hangin, hirap magsilbi. Kumbaga, kung sa kanta yun, walang umagang kay ganda, ang sikat ng araw, may dalang liwanag sa ating pag-aarap. Whoa. Ayan, nag-OPM na ako. Are you guys happy? May iba na nga. So again, the thing, the indicator, the keyword here is negativity. You can't find enthusiasm in your life because it's being blocked. Now, on to the next. Yan. 21st card natin is Judgment card. Yan. So this is very honest and a very true and honest card. It lives up to its name because it is what it is. It is what it is. So it focuses on the moment when we reflect and evaluate ourselves and our actions. Like judgment card appearing in a reading signifies that you are coming close to this significant point in your life where you must start evaluation. Like it reminds us that we will be faced with choices that will have an astounding effect for our entire lives. Okay. To see this card is can also indicate that you are in a period of awakening brought by the act of self-reflection. So yun, wise ka na. Your sense of judgment, your blah blah judgment, your sense of judgment is clear as day. Is clear as day. You can see it. Okay? Nare-rejuvenate ka na kasi, oh my God, my naivety has been like, push. Bukas na ako. I'm alive. But in a reversal though, can mean that you doubt and judge yourself too harshly. Kasi judgmental ka. Bawal judgmental, boy. Boys and girls. Okay? And everything in between. But to an extent, it can also mean that you have no concern of what other people tell you. Okay? It can have that effect. Like it's either you don't have the right mind, like alam mo yun, you're not in the right state of maturity to give better judgment and decision towards a situation. And it also can mean, wala akong pake. I'm just gonna fuck off. I'm just gonna do what I want. So, either from the lack of discernment or plain stubbornness, to have a reversed judgment card causes you to think twice frequently or like not think at all. Okay? So, it is difficult to move forward kasi nga, ang dami mong iniisip. Or more like, sarili mo lang iniisip mo. So, ano ba talaga? This means that you should take caution but in moderation. Okay? Parang hindi ka lang you're not the only person in this world. So, you better take care din naman on that aspect. Kasi you might end up hurting people that didn't hurt you. And that's just bad. So, kailangan mong i-organize si judgment. Okay? And we are now down to our last card. Zawarudo. Sana si Dio na lang nilagay ko dito. No, if you're here, it's our boy. It's our boy Dio. He's a roda rola da. Okay. So the world. This is the 22nd card. This is the end. Shit. Lumalabas na naman yung utak ko. I can show you Zawardo. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess. Charot. A whole new world. Oh, and Disney na nga, Disney. Disney and Daphne are the same. Charot. So, the fool has already, um, ano, na-discover niya na yung world. Na-explore niya na. All the ups and downs and the player in it. Shining, shimmery, splendid. Wow. Charing. Ojima. I like that. I like that. Shimmery, splendid. Tawa tuloy ako. Diyos ko. The puns be like, everything is around the puns. But, yeah, nadidistract ako. The world. Zawardo. Na-explore na ni Fool yung mundo. He met a lot of characters. He's experienced a lot of troubles then. He's seen almost every aspect in life. So now, it's come to an end. Nakita niya na yung mundo. This is the chapter where he writes everything what he's seen. Okay? So, this is fulfillment, achievement, and completion. Kumaga, full circle. Okay? Not only does the character or the symbolisms in the picture represents, but it's basically the world is round as well. Kasi full circle nga. They've made them, parang inikot na nila yung mundo. So, to encounter the world in your card is to encounter a great unity and wholeness. You're done. Kumbaga, you're done. But what about the reversal? You're drawing near to something that marks the end of a journey or an era. You may have many accomplishments that have lined your path, but there is a strange emptiness that fills you when you look backwards upon it. You're still hung up on many things from the past. Although meron ka nanlibot mo na yung buong mundo, there's always that one lacking thing that you couldn't really settle with, or you can't feel at ease with. Okay, so that emptiness that fills you when you look backwards, um, it's not coming together. Okay, like like parang alam mo yun, like may mantsak ka sa isang nagdaba ka. Tapos kinuskos mo ng kinuskos yung puti mong mamantsang shirt. But then you see another speck of black sa likod. And you'll be frustrated kasi you didn't, parang yun, you had mistakes from the past that you can't really move on from. That's basically that energy. Okay? So, you feel something is missing, something alienates you from feeling complete kasi you felt like you fucked up big time. Okay? And that kulang ka, which is sad. When everything has been already done, you still cannot appreciate na tapos ka na because of that unfinished business. So take caution. Take caution. With that being said, we are done. So it's time for Mama Mire's Manager the Trouble. Yan, basahin nyo na lang. Look at it. Come on. Appreciate everything. See this? See this? Huh? See that? The truth is vile and bitter, but at least it won't give diabetes unlike sugar-coated lies would. Hehehehe. Or like, to beg is not a sin, because to beg is water and a sin is salt. Next slide. Okay, my message. Que será. What will be, will be. Life moves on. Fighting passing time is only going to leave you with regrets. Death or loss does not have to be a place of regret. It calls for a new chapter, a fresh start. Okay? So mga hindi maka-move on dyan, dahil mazakit na iniwan or mag-ghost, do not make it everything about that. It's okay. Sabi ko nga nung past, it's okay. It's okay to feel sad. But please, the past is a good place to visit, but never a good place to live in. That's it. And when things happen, they happen. Regardless if you're ready or not, they will happen because there's a force bigger than us that we can't actually grasp. We can't understand why. If it happens, it happens. It's hard saying na embrace it because I know some challenges will pose themselves to be difficult and gut wrenching, butt clenching, heart wrenching. Parang gigil. But pero it will help you. It will help you grow. Sabi ko nga, I'd rather have the vile and bitter truth rather than the sugar-coated lies. Kasi it's the truth. It's the truth. It's just the truth, the plain truth. Na it's better to accept those harshness and grow from it and be better than to what? Romanticize yourself over the lies just to make you feel Like you're okay. Yeah, you have to deal with that as well. You need some reflecting to do. Okay, that's all. Now it's time for our free reading. Oh, あれ、ちょっと待ってね. Is the lag really that bad? Oh my god. Oh my gulay. I kind of paused for a bit so that I could check the video. So yeah, let's start with Nabi. It's time for reading. Yeah, teka lang. I'm configure something. Teka lang. ちょっと待ってね. Okay. Okay na. Okay na. Okay na. Sorry for the wait. It's time for a reading. Alright, let me open my camera. Hello. Yeah. Here we go. I can't circulate. Okay. So, Mochi as Nabi, Mochi, this is your reading. Pero I think I'll go with Mochi first since she was the first person who asked me. No. Yeah, for last stream. You were the first person that I contacted. Right. Yeah, that's all. You can look at the VODs about BTT. It's it's just 22 cards. For the other remaining 56, you should look at it at my last VOD. Yeah. So, hello. Hi. Hello. It's not that long. I'm gonna fix my angle. I'm sorry. So, this is the traditional manga tarot deck. I will explain naman. As a rule of thumb, the first time readers will have a 7 card read. And those who have had the second time will have a choice of any type of spread that they want. By spread, can be a question about something or someone. Right. So this is a general read. It is like the first impression I have from you, or what the cards say about you as a person. So let's see what they have to say. Okay. Yes, there are more cards, Nabi. In the deck, there are 78 cards. So, sabi ko nga, there are 56 more, if my math is correct. You can watch my other videos. It's in a playlist, BTT. Um, it's a lot, but you can learn from it. Hindi naman. It's like more like 5 videos in. Mm-hmm. Kasi may minor suits pa. So, I'll just suggest you to that playlist. You can look at it on my YouTube. Yeah, the cards are really sticky. Okay, Mochi. What's in it for you? I'll lay your cards now. So, I'm sorry for my keyboard. Sorry, I burped as well. Right? Okay. Mochi, here is your reading. This is the current card. This card defines you as a person, and you have Two of Wands reversed. Okay. Your plans have been delayed. You were on the planning section of something you were passionate about, but it stopped. There was a delay in it. Your past, let's see. Page of Wands. Oh, you felt unmotivated. You felt uninspired. Additional information card. Page of Swords. Oh, you're thinking. You thought of something. You felt unmotivated, but you thought of something. Current card. Seven of Wands. Oh, perseverance, resiliency. You're still going through it with passion to what's gonna happen in your future. Challenge card. The Hierophant. To stay in the rules. That's your problem, or that's your challenge. That's what you must overcome. The Hierophant. The rules. Future card. What are you trying to invoke in this? Queen of Swords. Aha. Reversed. Your way of thinking is a bit brash. No, not brash, cold. Cold, passive. So you must take caution because it may project to us being a bad person to other people. Okay? Um this is your outcome card. The Magician. Yep, creativity will flow. You can master anything and everything now by then. So you must take caution of it. The takeaway, first of all, you have two major cards in your reading. You're very passionate about this juncture in your life, but something stopped all of a sudden because you realized something. You have the Page of Swords here. Um, you must be very, very careful about this, else you'll get intimidated, or other people will get intimidated by the way you look at things. Okay, because you can come off quite a strong and very passive aggressive. Let's hope you won't be too icy cold. But here, it looks promising. You can do anything and everything because the world is at your disposal. Okay? Advice? Yeah, that's the only thing that I can do. Um, yeah, you go for it. You go for what you're having, and you're actually doing it the right path, the correct way of doing things. But again, there poses a danger with it, with how you think. So you need to be checking that out. Okay. Also, welcome to the stream. Oh, si Jabe. Hi. Oh, Jabe. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, yes. It's magical. Oh gosh, hindi ko nalagay yung name. It's Mochi. Mochi meme. Uh, okay. I think I said it out loud naman kanina. Mochi is gonna get the good, had the reading. Hi, Waki. Welcome to the stream. Hello, girl, season 1. Yay! Yay! You're welcome. Thank you for like being with us and staying till the end. I know my stream was a bit delayed with the chats and all, and yeah, with the stream itself. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Nabi, this is your reading. I hope you're here. Nabi, Nabi, Nabi. Who are you, Nabi? What does the card supposed to tell you about? I see. Yeah. I am sponsored by Z Fuel. Yes. Okay. I'm just taking my time with the shuffling. I think the cards are trying to give an impression about it. And I just moved na siya. There we go. Nabi, this is your reading. Why? Okay. This is your current card. This is you. And you have Five of Pentacles. You're going through something, huh? Either health problems or you're just having problems with finances as well. There's the impression of poverty as well as lacking finance loss as well in terms of efforts and material things. Past Eight of Pentacles. Although you were very diligent in mastering your craft, you've been working hard towards it. Then go. Additional information? Three of Swords. Huh. You got heartbroken, but you still managed to forgive people that broke your heart. Let's see what they can offer right now. Current card, Two of Swords. You are stuck between two choices and you feel like everything is the same. Like any choice you make, they're as good as the other. Hmm. Challenge card, Nine of Cups. A feeling of agitation and frustration that you cannot compensate your feelings with, emphasized in this card. That you have managed to go this far, yet you still can't control that feeling. There's something missing. There's still something missing with you. And it's messing you up. You can't move on from it easily. Future card, the Emperor. Control. You're trying to invoke his power. Other than that, it can also mean another person. You're trying to have a very wise and orderly person that can what do you say? Allocate and help you control stuff that's happening in your life. Outcome card or Temperance. Oh boy. Being in the middle of things. Equilibrium. Like I said, we've gone through this card. At peace. You're okay. Composure. The takeaway. Okay. For starters, you have two major cards. And you really think teka lang, you have emotional realm, you have worldly realm, also intellect because of the swords. Okay, takeaway. You've been disappointed because of this. That it cost you a lot of trouble with your feelings. Okay? You're not, perhaps you're suffering because of this. Although you forgave them, you're reliving the loss. You're reliving the pain that it projects as poverty. You lack something. Now, you are between two choices, and you're still deciding whether or not you choose another over another. But actually, your challenge right now is to make amends with the feelings that caused you to that spur out of it, these choices. Kasi you still feel agitated when you want to decide between the two of them. So you need to fix your heart, your emotional stability. That's why you're trying to invoke control. You're trying to invoke the Emperor's power so that you can have a stern reaction to what you want, to what you have, so that you can have an orderly and organized life. Which leads us to temperance. Yeah, you just want everything to be okay so that you can be equally compensated. You can be okay. That you can finally be at peace. Advice, fix this. Fix your feelings, okay? You have accumulated a lot of cups. You can delegate your feelings well enough. You have to make a choice either way. Okay, you've already brought this forgiveness thing upon yourself. Now, you need to fix this. Okay? And it is okay. That's correct. You have his back. He has you. You have this control, authority. When you will let things will things will conspire with you in order for you to achieve it. The universe works that way. It's for the betterment. It's for the good. It's for the wellness of people. Good luck. And I hope temperance arrives at your doorstep. The nearest possible future. That is your reading. ATC, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I'm done with the reading. Let me change. What's up? What's up, everybody? There's a chat box. Oh god. Hello, chat box. Okay. So, readings. Uh, it's, it's a thing. You're welcome, Navi. Well, wow, I didn't think I'd reach 11, by the way. Um, thank you for being with me tonight. And this will be like my second to the last stream of the week. Um, I'm gonna have a collab with my twin Jinsei. So yeah, it's gonna happen on the 23rd. It's gonna be with friends. So and this is my first time playing Overcooked. That will be the first time anyway. I, I don't know if there's gonna be a collab on the 25th, but I believe there is. Let's see, let's see. But regardless, I would like to thank you because you made BTT a reality and you gave me the chance to geek about my cards. Imagine Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Yes, it is a very chaotic game, but good. I will try my best not to fail at the things. Thank you, ATC. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you. To my lovely mods, thank you for being with me as well. I can never thank you enough. It's from last night, but either way, every stream, thank you. Um, I can't name you all, but you know who you are, and I love you very much. Yes, VTT the best. Also, thank you for those who got interested with my content. This is the first time I've said it. I'm gonna spoil a lot. With a lot of things that's gonna happen in the new year. So maybe I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut right now. Yes, thank you for catching up, Noid. The VOD with BTT is in my playlist. You can see it on my channel. So for anybody of you who wants to check it out, it's there. And if you want to talk to me about it, then it's the end of the semester. So lahat kayo may 100 points. Basta na kayo sa aking subject. Charot. Hindi na ako magpapaquiz. Just being with you is like, pasado na. Well, I might have to gift myself soon enough with another deck. Who knows? But other than that, Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the holidays. And I hope at least kahit paano, kahit madaming nasalanta ngayon, I hope everybody can peacefully celebrate their holidays. And again, I am calling out for help for the PH victims. Um, please help the families directly or any verified charitable institutions. I have three go-to charitable institutions. One by Rappler, Relief PH. There's also Jimmy Capuso Foundation and ABS-CBN Sagip Ka Pamilya. They're my go-to charitable institutions whenever there's a flood and there's a calamity happening. I donate a small amount, at least kahit pa paano. Please do help. Kasi the news speak for itself. Cebu, Siargao, and all the 7 provinces that declared state of calamity has did it was so bad. Even the price hikes were so off the charts. It's really unfair. It's making everything worse. So please. I may not have all the power in the world, but please, I do have to ask for your help. Donate. Okay? So, that's my heart saying thank you. And I hope you had a great time. I'll see you in the next collabs, in the next streams. And hopefully, I'll see you next year as well. For now, Merry Christmas, everyone. And this has been your resident Magus in training. Be of your service. Cha-cha-cha! Um, Tala at tadhana ang inyong gabay. Si Magical Mire ang inyong patnubay. Oyasumire everybody! I'll see you next time. Jamay!